Yeah, so there's a boiler room here, guys, and this is last night. I could not get down in here because the water was nearly going over that floodgate there. So we'll talk a little bit about Wrington's problem with flooding as we go along, guys. Here we go again then, guys. Another flooded Wrington. Water definitely in the boiler room again. I can't get in there to open the door. This is not good, guys. Well, there's a fair bit of water running down this morning, but that would have been a lot higher last evening. So this is a little brook. But we'll go down and have a look at the main river, the River Yeo, and see how that's doing this morning. It's all flooded. This road here was all flooded last night. Just looking at the other side of the bridge there. That's actually better than I thought. Morning everybody, welcome back to the channel. Somerset man walking. Just a little mooch this morning. Talk about the village where I live. Little village called Wrington in North Somerset. Year after year it's getting more and more flooded, guys. I'm just walking along the recreation field at the moment, and in parts you just can't walk it because it's just so boggy. So they have got a serious drainage issue here. But I just got to thinking, and they don't clean the drains out anymore, do they? Can you remember who's come round with that big hoover, basically, isn't it, on a lorry? I don't know what it's called, a drain clearance thing, and suck all the dirt out of the drains, and they don't seem to do that anymore. You know, I don't want this to be a negative video, but it's going to be, isn't it? You know, what we paying our council tax for, dare I say. You know? I would have said to spend money on better drainage, especially when we live in a valley. We've got Kingswood in the hills and the Wrington Hill area, Presto Wood, etc. on our left, and on our right, the Mendip Hills. So we're literally in a valley of which the River Yeo runs through. And I want to take you down and have a look at the River Yeo. But just as a point of a break the walk up a little bit, it's not really a walk, it's more just a bimble. I just want to tell you about that memorial plaque that you would have just seen. A plane just taken off there. Yeah, so on the 10th of April 1973, 140 people boarded a plane that left Lawsgate Airport to land in Mulhouse, Basel in Switzerland. And on its second attempt of trying to go into land on in a snowstorm, basically, it crashed into the hills, into the hillsides. 108 people were lost, and 8 people came from this village, the village of Wrington. And these 8 poplar trees are planted in memorial to those 8 that lost their lives. Now, they were all sort of young mothers, you know. And this memorial stands in their memory, guys. These 8 poplar trees. Yeah, just on a shopping trip to Basel, and it all went terribly wrong. Mothers were lost, you know. And I know many of the people. I was only 2 years old when the terrible accident happened, but I know many the husbands, etc., that were left behind, bringing up the, you know, the offspring. Anyway, that's that bit, guys. Just a little bit of a tribute to those 8 ladies lost. There were many others lost around the surrounding area, including Axbridge, Congsbury, Bristol. Quite a terrible, terrible accident. So we'll go on down and we'll have a look at this River Yeo and see how that's coping. I mean, it was flooded both ends of the village. The problem is, with our flooding here, you literally get cut off. Unless you've got a tractor or a decent 4x4 with a snorkel on, you're not really going anywhere. There's a little lane called Nate's Lane, and there we were, people in electric cars, etc. out there. Yes, I'm sorry I'm giggling a bit, but I shouldn't be. It is quite a serious thing. So yeah, and then you get all the tow trucks out there at once trying to tow them all out of this little lane, trying to recover them. We'll go on down to the Yeo and we will take a look and see how high it is and if we've actually got a weir, because I've seen the weir flat, dead flat before, where it's been so flooded, you know. But we're going to take a look, guys. Yeah, so I'm filming this on the 19th of December. I've sort of done my last Christmas video, and I'll probably put this out on the day after Boxing Day or something like that. But so guys, I hope you all have an amazing Christmas. I'm quite looking forward to Christmas this year. I'm not not a massive fan, if I'm honest, but I think it's all a bit of a money-making scam, isn't it, nowadays? Perhaps it's just where, when you get older, I mean, it's very much for the kids, isn't it? I need to tell my wife that. Anyway, guys, babbling here, so let's go down and have a look at this River Yeo and see what's going on down there, guys. That lovely topper there, all over the village. Yeah, so the river here is not too bad. I mean, it's high, not as high as I thought, but you can see it's flooded all this area. Now, you might remember this. If you watch my 3-part series on the Wrington Light Railway, when I got to part 3, I concentrated on some railway bridges. I'm not going to go into them on this video. But I literally walked through this piece of ground. The bridge is over there. You won't be able to pick it out. There's no way I'm doing that today. Yeah, and there were stinging nettles up by my eyes, you know. And now look at it, you know, it's boggy. Yeah, the water's definitely been up over here, guys. Let's go and have a look at the weir. I was chatting to a lovely lady. We're on a bit of a busy road here, so excuse the traffic noise, guys. Chatting to a lovely lady who was in the choir. When I done my Christmas video the other day, can't remember what night it was now. Tuesday? Can't remember. Anyway, she just remarked on how well they thought it came out, so that was a lovely thing to say. So yeah, this river is flowing well, but not as bad as it would have been last night. You can see on the banks where it would have been a lot higher. Well, those sheep are quite safe. I can remember coming down here last year and there was sheep stuck out in that field where the river literally floods the whole of that field just across there, guys. Yeah, so the weir, I have seen it at dead level. Believe me, dead level. It's just a ripple there, you know. And that's quite deep. It's quite a deep weir there. Just gonna have a little walk around these holding ponds and talk about, there's a new housing estate that's been built, and basically they've had to put in like holding ponds to stop them flooding. But it's just going back to the drains, guys, isn't it? I mean, why don't they clean the drains out anymore? Strange. Lack of money? North Somerset Council that? Struggling for money? Verge of bankruptcy? You keep getting told. Getting enough money off of us, so aren't they, I think? Just my opinion, guys. Don't want to cause a ruckus or anything. Just my opinion. Yeah, this little bit here is basically just a mill stream, which is what the weir's purpose was, to send the water down to the working mill many years ago. And there is not a lot coming under that bridge. Well, there's a lot of water coming under the bridge, but you can't see the bridge because you're going to get the sun. That's the problem, guys. Yeah, you see, you can't actually see the gap under the bridge there because the water is quite high. Now, I remember this mill stream being a lot deeper as well. So that I don't guess is helping, is it, if they don't sort of clear it? I don't know, I'm no expert. But I'm sure that was a lot deeper years ago. Yeah, that's that field there where you can actually, I can see it, I doubt you'll be able to pick it out. But the water would have been coming across there last night. But I've seen that field there completely and utterly flooded, with the sheep stood on the tiniest little bit of high ground, all sort of huddled together, looking at you thinking, can you do anything about this? Bless them. It's probably the reason why there's no sheep in there. They probably thought about this now and put them on a, you can see some in a field which is a bit higher up. So they won't be in any danger, guys. As far as I'm aware, I don't think sheep are very good swimmers. Nice morning though. Yeah, so that's one of the holding ponds there, guys. It's all full of reeds. There's another one a bit further up, and I think you can walk around that one, and I've never done it, so we'll have a little walk around, guys. Bit of a better shot of the lower one. It says, danger, deep water. I'll tell you what, this floods and it comes out across this road here. Flows across here. I always say, runny stuff, water, runny stuff. I do forgive the road noise. There's nothing I can do about it. See, quiet little road, but it's a busy, quiet little road, if that makes sense. It used to be quiet, put it that way. Not so much anymore, guys. Yeah, so this is the top sort of holding pond. Guys, just here. They've been doing a lot of work. I think sort of shoring it all up. I mean, it's not been here long, but I think they've had to really try and get it to take more water, I guess. A lot of stonework in cages there. You can't walk all the way around it, guys. But I'll sort of take you up to the top end and have a look back down. Now it's strange, isn't it? Because I don't see a lot of water in there. And yet further down it's flooding. Is it draining out of here and going down into the river? I'm not sure. I think there's another holding pond a little bit further up. Like I said, I haven't really ventured round here. It's quite a nice spot though. So I gave you the wrong info, guys. There's actually 3. That is significantly smaller, isn't it, than the others? It's a new estate there behind those trees, and you have got these benches that you can come and sit at. This is what I mean by you can't walk around here. Look at the state of that there. That's where they've been doing some work on it, guys. But yeah, holding pond, but it don't seem to be holding a lot. Can't really understand that. But hey ho. So there you go, guys, just a little bimble. Just wanted to go down and see how that river was getting on. But that was definitely flooding last night, big time. It's amazing. I was just chatting to a gentleman. He said, isn't it amazing how quickly the water goes, you know? It floods very quickly and then it goes very quickly. Quite unbelievable, really. So guys, like I said, this won't be coming out until sort of probably day after Boxing Day. So you'd have had your Christmas by then, and I really do sincerely hope you've had a great one. And then I'll probably catch you in the new year, guys. So happy new year as well. Happy Christmas, happy new year. Or I hope you've had a nice Christmas and happy new year, I should be saying. Guys, take care, stay safe, all the best from Somerset Man Walking. I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers, guys.